Open it. Open your mouth a little wider. Yeah. Open your mouth. Open your mouth for me. Hi. Like a fucking weirdo. Oh my god. Bala. Bala. Like that? Bala. What you guys up to? Who's out there with me? Super Cook. Bala. Be like, Old silver and away. Be like, Did I look like a weirdo? Old silver. What are you guys up to? Yeah. Open your mouth for me. A little wider. I can't get that. I can't get that out of my head and shit. I was just in the shower and shit. I was like, open your mouth. I was talking to the shampoo. A little wider. What you guys up to? Who's out there with me? I'd do anything for a flash. Open your mouth. A little wider. I'm fucking beat up. This job's beating me up, bro. I'm so beat up right now. It's not even funny, man. My fucking feet hurt. My feet never hurt, bro. For real, son. Fucking feet hurt, bro. What are you guys up to? That motherfucker look good, don't he? That motherfucker look good, don't he? That's the best looking thing I've seen all day, isn't it? All right, let me turn my green screen on. That motherfucker look good, don't he? That motherfucker look good, don't he? Then he look good. Look, it's Money Mountain. Yeah, it's Money Mountain. Nah, I was doing something, man. I was getting some stuff together. Yeah. Yeah. What are you guys up to? It's Money Mountain. I'll tell you what, the banks need to get some more $2 bills, man. They never have them. Well, they have like 8 sometimes. I'm trying to get my $2 bills up. Where's Daniel Barry at? You got the channel tight, buddy. Oh, yeah. Who's out there with me? The old analytic check. You got the channel tight, Danny. You got it pretty tight, buddy. It's tight, brother. It's my boy Danny. Let me turn my green on. Turn my green screen on. What are you guys up to? Oh, yeah. What do you guys do on the internet and shit? I'm on here because I light it up at least 7 times a day, every day, 7 days a week. I stream after work. Like 3K. It's like 3,000. I'm just a working guy, buddy. That's it. I'm about to go buy a new car in a couple days. Well, probably like a month. I want to save up a little more money. I don't want to, like, I know you can get like a little hoopty for like 2, 3, 4 grand. I just don't want to be broke. I eat a lot of my money buying a vehicle. My car broke like 6 months back, man. I can't do this no car shit, so I got to go get one. Yeah, that's a nice striper. That's 26 pounds. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Like a nice one, dude. I'll get one. I don't know, buddy. I got to go shopping for them and stuff. I live in Iowa. If I lived in New Jersey, I'd have a car already. There's a lot of used cars in New Jersey. Out in Iowa, it's not like that and shit. I know I seen one the other day for like 2,800, but I didn't have that much on me. I probably only, all the money I have is probably only 28, 2,900. I just got into a new townhouse apartment I pay for. I pay all the utilities, I pay the security deposit, I pay the rent. I bought all new clothes, I buy knives and stuff. I do got to go buy a vehicle though. I will though. It just takes time, man. I'll get one eventually. What did he say? I just moved to Virginia. That's a nice fish right there. I've caught thousands of fishes. Thousands and thousands of them. This is a state. I'm from New Jersey, actually. This is a, I'll show you a state record from New Jersey. This guy right here. That's one of the largest catfish on record in the state of New Jersey. You don't catch flathead catfish out of the more than 3,000 species of catfish. That's an invasive species. And 21-pound fish like that is very good. Northern pike. I catch a lot of chain pickerel. Like, for example, chain pickerel is a member of... Chain pickerel is a species of freshwater fish in the pike family. There are 5 species in the pike family. Chain pickerel, redfin pickerel, northern pike, muskellunge, and tiger muskie. They're all members of the pike family. There used to be 6, but we don't recognize grass pickerel as a species anymore. A species is a group of closely related individuals classified as a species by a competent taxonomist on the basis of anatomy, physiology, and other characteristics, including genetic comparisons where possible. Sorry about that, man. She's playing music. Oh, yeah. So where are you guys from? You don't want to eat pickerel. They're actually filled with bones and stuff. You're better off eating the pike, buddy. And muskellunge and tiger muskie, that's the fish of 10,000 casts. They're very hard to catch. You got to use figure eights and the correct geographic distribution. There's a guy named Pete Manna. Pete Manna is the best, one of the best. He's a renowned muskie angler. He's one of the best in the world. In my opinion, Pete is the best. Pete's the best at catching muskellunge. Look up muskie fishing, he'll pop up. Pete Manna is his name. He's the best. Crazy dudes forever, Holmes. I want to show these guys what the super chat look like. Open your mouth, this ain't Vato super chats forever. Danny just sent me a picture of him too, but I was like, damn. No, I was just kidding. Wouldn't pickerel and pike have the same bone structure? Is really good. Well, there are three commonly used criteria for classifying marine organisms or members of the pike family: their geographic distribution, their evolutionary relationships, and their trophic interactions. Their myomere structure will be different. It will be more developed in the pike, and you could better fillets and less bones. Chain pickerel is one you don't want to eat. You stay away from. Trust me, brother. What you eat, the part of the fishes you eat is called myomeres. That's the swimming muscles. You ever open a can of tuna? You see how the tuna meat looks a little red? Out of the 8 species of tuna, swift-moving pelagic nekton, when you open that can, it's because 75% of the total body weight of a tuna is composed of swimming muscles. That's why it looks red. You're consuming myomeres. Remember this stuff. Dr. Dollar, you need to see some inspiration. You need some inspiration. Dr. Dollar. Yeah, like for example, that's a 21-pound flathead catfish. There are more than 3,000 species of catfish. They're like a swimming tongue. On the flank of an adult channel or blue cat, there's at least 5,000 taste buds per square centimeter of skin. Their whiskers are actually called barbels. They're sensory organs equipped with taste buds. The way the taste buds work on the flank of the back is they locate the food. The barbels act as feelers to sample the food, and once the food enters the mouth, taste buds in the mouth tell the brain whether the food is edible or not. That's an invasive species, though, that catfish species right there. That's why it doesn't count as a state record. It's just a good fish. That's all. When they start getting to 20 pounds, buddy, they really start fighting, in my opinion, with fishes. Once they start getting over 20 pounds, they got some fight in them, dude. What's up, happy hot dogs, buddy? They really do. I'll keep it real with you. I've had 10-pound channel catfish fight harder than that 20-pound. I think channel catfish fight harder. I really do. I think channel catfish fight a lot harder. I mean, look at the mouth on that guy. That's why I go with the current. Like if I was on the water suited up right now, I could catch them like that because I know the biology of fishes. I know how they think. I know how they smell through chemoreceptors working in conjunction with their lateral line system. I know everything about them. It's like bringing pigeons to the cat when I'm out there. You gotta remember, even with largemouth bass, they're my favorite though. I like catching them the best. My cryptor salmoids. I always do. I could give you speeches about this stuff for hours. Literally. I sound like a robot. Oh yeah. Now could daddy get a jingle? Yo, is that Danny Dollar? I'm looking for this motherfucker with gold teeth that looks like Danny Dollar. Danny, what's up, buddy? Show these guys what one looks like. Good fish questions, though, buddy. Ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. I really like a marine biologist. I have to finish certain things in school and do other things. I'm trying to prep myself for it. But when it comes to marine biology and aquatic vertebrate, Dr. Fish is an expert. That's one thing he's sure of. When I speak about fishes like I just was, you see what he says? You learn something new every day. When I speak on aquatic vertebrate, the whole room stops. It always did, even when I was younger. It stops. The whole room will stop. They can hear it. They can hear this voice come. Like, I don't know. It took me years and years to be able to train myself like that. From butterflies to channel catfish, the fifth most popular fish for human consumption in the United States. It took me a while. It's all memorization. I live in Iowa. People out here really aren't that bright. Well, you'd have to, you know what I mean? With the Loch Ness Monster, you look at the geographic distribution would be Loch Ness, Scotland. You'd have to use SONAR, which is an acronym. It stands for Sound Navigating Arranging Parentheses System. You probably get an acoustic picture of something. I believe Nessie could be real compared to Bigfoot. You know what I mean? Bigfoot, I don't find any evidence with, but Nessie's possible. They have hit on certain things. It's believed that Nessie is an extinct. In zoology, they were mentioning how it could be an extinct like dinosaur. See, I don't really believe in the dinosaurs. I really don't even believe in space anymore. I don't even think space is real. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a born again Christian and believe in the power and blood of Jesus. There's just certain things with space that don't add up. I believe the astronauts are lying to us. I'm a well thought, well spoken, educated man. There's just certain things with space that don't add up. I know it sounds like, oh, space. I'm not a flat earth kind of guy. There's definitely something that they're not telling us. There's images of rockets going to the furthest part of the sky, and the firmament, like getting up into that sky, and it turns into like another ocean. There's something up with what they're. Just because you sat down in the third grade and they're playing a video on space talking about Pluto, they're programming you guys. It doesn't mean that's the truth. I don't believe space is real. It doesn't make sense. As weird as that sounds, there's certain things that do not add up. And I don't believe in the Darwinian theory either. Even as a biologist, I don't agree with it. It's a theory. I know everything about Charles Darwin. His mother died in Shrewsbury, England when he was 8 years old. He sailed on the HMS Beagle from 1831 to 1836, a 5-year voyage on the water, which makes him the most famous marine biologist of all time, because he had 5 years experience on the water in the late 1800s. He was a great scientist, but his theories are a little far-fetched. I believe in intelligent design. This phone was intelligently designed, and so was I. There's just certain things that don't add up. And space is one of them that doesn't add up. We never landed on the moon. They cannot get past, even if space is real, they cannot get past the Van Allen radiation belt. You got solar particles from the sun and micrometeorites. Space is cold, supposedly. There's just certain things that don't add up. I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with space at all. At all, dude. Because if space really is real, you got to think about it like this. If space really is real, okay, there has to be intelligent design. That means there has to be something out there that's intelligent, not just us. Stephen Hawking said we're just an advanced species of primates before. You know what I mean? He had me out there with that stuff, I don't know. I'm just rolling with Jesus. gotta remember, demons all through time, they've never left. That's what the Hopi Indians were saying, what painters were depicting in their paintings. Like, the demons never left. Every time one of us dies, our flesh vessel that the demons living in, according to the bloodlines, where they call it the Illuminati, which is really demons. You break down words, origins of words, illuminated. Lucifer was the light bearer, you know, that's who they serve, is Lucifer. The Freemasons, all of them. They all worship Satan. Some are more just extravagant than others, and that's why they sacrifice little kids, or they sacrifice people for fame, because blood is a currency in the afterlife. Our blood is valuable. That's what people don't understand. Our blood has a currency in the afterlife. It's just messed up. There's certain things that are messed up. Like I said, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a super chat guy. Now, could Daddy get a jingle? Could Daddy get some bling bling? Daddy get a little jingle? Just the tip of it. Just the tip of it. Tip of it. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Dr. Fish is gonna light it up. Ooh, 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 da 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 la la. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Da 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 da. Danny got on some socks and some redhead shoes. Da 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 la la. Listen, I have this belly. The night after the night, I just want to light it up and show you my feet. Uh-uh. You guys want to see what a real man's wallet look like? Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Fishy gonna light it up. Woo, woo, woo. Da, 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 la, la. You guys at? Just let it happen. Just let it happen. This would be a lot easier if you just hit that button. I believe in Space Mountain. I believe in Super Chat Mountain. Yeah, I'm trying to climb that shit. Yeah. Now open your mouth when I light it up. Yeah. Now could Daddy get a little jaded? This would be a lot easier if you just laid back. It's just a matter of time for Danny gets the itch. I got my mouth open, and I'm ready for it. Keep leaving my fucking cups at work, bro. I got like 3 cups at work, bro. Da 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 da. Yeah, Jim can open it really wide. Jim stretches socks and shit. He's a sock stretcher. Yeah, and I open your mouth. Whatever hurts, buddy. I hear you. Hit that button, man. Let's put the hurting on these guys. You guys got milestones too. You want to save a buck? Get the old flash. Yeah. I had to walk to my work. I had to go get my sunglasses. It looked like there was people pulling up there. The same people go up there and eat too. Do you believe in magic? That button, buddy. Mouth stretcher, huh? When we light it up, I'll really open my mouth. There it is. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming. Get some. What did he say? I got the sock itch. You gotta stop squirting in socks. That's what it is. You got a sock itch. Open your mouth a little wider. Dr. Fish could make a super chat in a morgue. I could be in a morgue right now and one of them fucking dead guys, they would have lit me up. They'd be like, eh. Dr. Fish always can make it. Danny, what was up with that picture earlier, bro? Yes, I didn't know you was from the hood. Are they real gold? Are they real gold and shit? Send it to me. I'll be right at the pawn shop. Where at? I'll be like, where at? You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all beating me up, bro. Need to get some enjoyment out of life. I always have a friend wearing big red shoes, and you can. Remember, super chats always come in threes. Let's smoke these guys. They playing on my internet when I was at work again? They playing on my internet, not lighting it up, getting drunk, lit from mom's basement. That this ain't that kind of stream, boo boo. We're gonna watch Daddy win. Yeah, you got these analytics tight, bro. I was just looking at them and shit. I'm all the way up. I keep leaving my cups at work, man. One cup, man, didn't make it. What are you up to, Danny? Is that your real picture and stuff? What do you got a do-rag on in there, tighty whities? I know, you need to light it up, Jim. Jim, your time is slim. Jim, it's time to ride the lightning, Jim. You know, I was checking, like, before I started this stream, I think it was, like, earlier and stuff, I was checking on the channels that affiliate with me and shit. I wasn't impressed. Like, these guys really are doo-doo, aren't they? This is years later, dude. You figure they would have got the hang of this shit. Nope, they didn't. I don't know what's up with them, bro. Wouldn't you want to move out of your mom's house? I don't even talk to my parents. You know what I mean? It just makes me laugh and shit, bro. You figure, you know, they eventually get it right, you know? I figured they would have got it right. Boy, was I wrong. Huh? So what are you up to, buddy? I got that my sock itch. Yes. Yes, fish can't. Fucking flies are terrible. That fly keep landing on my toes. Yo, the fly landed in between my toes. Yeah. Now, could Daddy get a little jingle? Remember, Dr. Fish likes the kind of super chats that jingle. but he'd rather have the kind that folds. Motherfuckers hate Dr. Fish. You know why they hate? Because I do what they don't do. It's that simple. They don't do this. They don't live no YouTube life. Try to hold a full-time job and do this. I gotta go get a valid ID in this state this week, man, in case something happens with this job, man. Everybody's talking about how it's getting sold and shit lately and shit. I don't like the gossip I'm hearing from the town people. You know, that's people don't realize it's a small town, dude. You know what I mean? Yes. Figures. You know what I mean? That's another reason I stopped cooking back in the day, because all these fucking places end up closing. You know, everybody wants to see guys like me fail anyway, though. That's just human nature. People don't want to see you win. It's just the way it is. It sucks. That's why I'm not really nice to people. I mean, my people I am, but like the overall people, I'm not. I think people out here are a bunch of idiots. I really do. If I would have thought like this when I was younger, I'd be more prepared right now. Da 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 da. And I hope you do. Fishy said he lighted up with doo doo. What are you guys up to? I just gotta hit that button. Give Daddy a super chat. I'm feeling kind of super. You know, guys like me are good at getting ahead around our surroundings. We always were. You don't want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in super chat warfare. A man trained to live off the stream. To light it up with a billy goat. Remember Rambo? Remember Rambo? Rambo, come ram my Rambo, have girlfriend Vietnam. What are you up to, buddy? Do you believe in magic? Rambo. I appreciate you lighting me up. Daniel Barry looks out for me, yo. Daniel Barry likes me, bro. You only need 1, 2 good people with you to be a successful streamer. You don't need a bunch of fake people, bro. I'll show you my analytics right now. It's not even close for these guys. I'll take Daniel Barry and Happy Hot Dogs any day of the week. Dr. Fish has the power to jump into communities and panel and do it like for what? I wouldn't. I mean, if I was talking to those bozos, they think it's a good thing. They wouldn't have made the super chat like I just did. You know what I mean? They have no idea what they're doing. They never did. If they knew what they were doing, they'd be live talking to themselves, lighting it up, pointing and shit. But they just don't get it. Like it misses them. It's like a game to me. You know what I mean? But I'm playing to win. With Daniel Barry, you can't lose. That guy's got a lot of money, man. I don't know, you know. Get that right, Danny. Danny got the big bucks. I ain't messing with my boys. Danny, you be taking these guys' hearts and shit where I don't even get trolled at all, bro. They don't even troll me, bro. You know why? They know I'm right. I just stopped with that bullshit, bro. Never was. You know what I mean, Frank? I just like lighten it up. I'd rather talk to a few good people than a bunch of fake people. Like, they all gonna hate you anyway. Don't matter how many. I could go save 11 kids from a burning building right now. I'd be a scumbag. This guy's all hate on me, bro. I'm glad you can see how they hate, bro. They'll all, anytime somebody different lights me up, they'll all go, like, these guys are pathetic, bro. And they're losing drastically at YouTube, bro. They really are, bro. They have no idea what they're doing. They're getting outviewed with hornets, bro. They'll sit on panels for 8 hours in their mom's fucking basement, bro. I could go film a bee and outview it. Then go live and light it up 16 times, remember? They're trash, bro. Now, if they really did it or something, I would be like, damn, bro, he was lighting it up, or, you know what I mean? Or he might not have had a lot of people with him, but he always make a super chat or something. Like, I'd be honest and shit. Like, the shit they do doesn't work, bro. YouTube's got me on shadow ban, too. You know what I mean? It's all right, though. We got the best out of them, though. We were Thumbnail and Isaac. We got them all on light ups that night on my birthday, I believe it was. Lit it up like 20 times, man. They're not going to want to hear the same shit every day. Dr. Fish sound like a broken record. It's just my experience and stuff. I just know, like, I'd rather roll with people that got better money and that are just doing, doing well like I'm doing. I just get nervous and shit. They keep saying how they might close this restaurant down and shit. It figures, right? I'm going to have to go get a different job. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to stay in this state. If something happens with this job, I'm packing up and getting the fuck out of here. I'm going back to New Jersey. I'm not doing this out here anymore. Every time I get ahead, it's just like these fucking town, like these hillbillies out here, bro. I just can't, bro. I don't fit in with them. Even if I could get this job for another 3 months, it'll set me up for a year from now with money. Like, literally. That's why I hoard cash and shit. It's from experience, from knowing what can happen. There's other jobs out here. I could work. This rent's only $550 a month. I could work anywhere. You know what I mean? This job's kind of hard too, bro. I don't want to go anywhere or anything. I'm just saying. I have to be prepared and stuff, and I will be prepared. You gotta remember, I have no family. I don't know anybody out here. There ain't no going out, hanging out with nobody. Like, everybody out here lives at home and shit. As good as their parents' checkbook. Riding around in their parents' cars and shit. That's not my life, bro. I get a car, man. You know what I mean? I can go out at 3 o'clock in the morning without somebody asking me, where are you going? I have all the characteristics of a villain that hasn't snapped yet. I put up a valiant effort out here, though, man. I'm just tired of working so hard and places like it just. Yeah, I think from my point of view, bro, I'm working with a bunch of people. Like, right now, I could go walk in that kitchen right now because I'm a certified cook and shit on paper and shit. I even got a little tag and everything. I could go walk in that kitchen right now. The cook that's cooking, what's the temp of a medium rare steak? He'll have no fucking idea. He shouldn't even be cooking, bro. Like, the guy that's up there right now shouldn't even be on the grill, bro. It's affecting our business, his hygiene, everything. It's just certain things, bro. You don't even know the temperature of a medium steak. He shouldn't even be on the grill, bro. He has no fucking idea. You should know medium's 130. You know what I mean? Even when you want a rare steak, you should know what the temperature is. These guys have no fucking idea, bro. I swear the girls do. Other than the girls, man, these other, you know what I mean? I don't think they really care, you know? That's why I save money and shit, because I can see situations and stuff. I served 5 years, 20 some years ago, and it changed me. It showed me what the world was about and how important money is when you're locked in a cage for 5 years and shit. This is a picnic out here. That's why I'm doing so well. It's like a fucking picnic out here. Locked in a cage and shit. The worst part about that is it would be 20 some years ago, people look at you like you're still that guy and shit, and you're not. You know, I'm a successful streamer. I got a good job. It's just don't like it out here. You got some weirdo people. They really are. Other than like a couple people I work with, other than that, man, some weirdos out here, bro. And they're all broke. Bitch, I'd work at McDonald's if I had to. I'd go work at McDonald's 3 days a week. I don't give a fuck where I work. I could work at McDonald's and save stacks of cash. Like, literally. People got to get out of that broke mindset thinking and shit. Yeah, all them new people never came back. It's okay, though, bro. We'll get some new people and stuff. We should be on the water fishing and stuff, you know? I got to go get a car and shit. Not taking all my money and buying a vehicle and something happens and stuff. You know, I know how important cash is. You think I liked working there like that today, being up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning like that and in a kitchen all day like that? I should be making more money than what I'm making. I gotta go to work 2 to 9 tomorrow. I gotta do the night shift tomorrow. And I'm reading the fucking board. There's a ticket of like 20, 30 people coming in. I have no backup. Why am I the only cook scheduled? I know I'm great and shit, but like, come on, man. There's a ticket where you got 20, 30 people coming in. Then I got to control the line, and there'll be no prep. These guys do shabby cleanups, and every time I say it's just, it's like polishing a turd sometimes, bro. I don't understand them. It's okay, though. What helped me, my girl had a real job and shit, like was saving with me and shit, not just me fucking paying for everything. That's another thing that's hurting me. Need some fucking ambition other than Fortnite, bro. I buy her them cards every day too, cause I got fucking wads of cash. I swear to you. I wish she made what I made an hour and shit. You gotta figure, if she made what I made an hour and we were cooking side by side together, it'd be like we were making $34 an hour. That's what a nurse makes. That's why utilitarian jobs are good when you have a partner like that. You know, we could be making $34 to $35 an hour together as a team. Nurses also work fucking 17 hours in a day, though, bro. Fucking paychecks be serious, bro. Real serious. I'll just stay focused and stuff. If my car didn't break and shit, it would really help me right now. I'd already have that ID and certain things I need. I sit online and shit because these guys owe me $400. Now, could Daddy get paid? I'm gonna start pulling this money out instead of fucking buying knives with it. Daddy get a little jingle. Did Daddy get some bling bling? Alright, let him hate. People are always gonna hate, bro. Guys like me, I don't care. Like, I'm on here to light it up and have a good time. Like, other than that, I don't give a fuck what people think, bro. I know they don't make light ups. I guarantee you they don't make super chat. I fucking bet on it. Every day? I doubt it. They ain't Pappy. They ain't Daddy Big Bucks. Yes. Now, could Daddy get a little jingle? Daddy get some bling bling. Ulysses. Yeah, this job's gonna fucking kill me tomorrow, bro. You know what it is? I'm saving money, so if something happens, yeah, if something happens with the job, even if I could get a couple more months out of this and shit, you know what I mean? I could take a few months off, then go, you know what I mean? I'm so ahead right now. You gotta watch out. That when you're ahead, that's when the enemy comes and shit try to trip you up. I take a lot of sacrifices. The shit I do. I don't go out and shit. You know what I mean? I could go out tonight and shit. You know what I mean? End up getting robbed, or you're hanging around trashy women and shit. You know? I ain't buying no bitch no drinks and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Go buy your own drink, bitch. You know what I mean? I don't care how good she looks. You feel me? I buy Danny a drink. Yeah. I buy Danny a big drink. Who's out there with me? Let's get this button rolling. Yeah, let's get the button rolling. Yeah. This job's beating me up, though. I swear I bust my ass at this place, guys. Like, literally. I'm so close right now to having a car. I'll be on a tight budget, though, man, with money and stuff soon, too, bro. Ah, there's a little ween. I would send you a drink. I'd buy you a drink. Open it. Open your mouth. Got this streaming shit on Smash too, bro. If they ever lurked in my streams, like if the FBI was watching me and shit, they know what a super chat is. They'd be like, "Yo, the super chat sheriff, slide." It's an alter ego on here. Sometimes this catches up to me at work, though. The streaming makes me tired sometimes. I've been feeling it the last couple days at work. This double life does catch up to me. I'd be at work and shit, and I'd be seeing the flash. Danny, I really appreciate everything you do for me, bro. You really boost my ego more where when I do talk trash or whatever, these guys, what they do is a joke compared to what we do, bro. A joke. That doesn't mean you can make a living from it. You just make a couple bucks. You chill out and shit. You know, and a little $3.49 in super chat, that shit adds up and shit, man. These guys like me and shit. They know I'm keeping it real. Like, I have money. I swear I have money. I always have money. That's why I get nervous when I don't want the place to sell or something, you know what I mean? 'Cause 3, 4 months from now, dude, I'll have 3 times as much money and a new car. Then it wouldn't really matter. I just want to get the car and get it, you know what I mean? God is good, you know, stay focused, you know. I just like working and shit, bro. Today I didn't like it. My schedule's kind of extreme. I gotta talk to the owner and shit when I see her. She's kind of bombarding me a little too hard. Like, even tomorrow, it's like I gotta work at 9, then I gotta be up and there at 7 again. That's a little extreme, man. After working all week, opening the week before that, it's a little extreme. even when I cook and stuff, because right now and stuff, you got two cooks up there. If it was nighttime and like tomorrow, it'll just be me and stuff. You only need one real great cook at night. You don't need two. You just need one that's, you know what I mean, got the skills. You don't need two of them and stuff. You gotta remember, that means they're paying out $30 an hour basically for that and shit when they could just pay one cook. You know what I mean? The worst part about being a cook, though, even when it's dead, though, sometimes at the restaurant, is they all come at once. That's the thing. You'll have three waitresses on the floor, a dishwasher, and you'll have one cook and stuff. You know, it's a little extreme sometimes. I was always very good at problem solving. You know what I mean? I'm not there to make friends. I'm not there to hear about people's days. I'm there to, you understand? I could care less if it's somebody's birthday. I don't care if you got a new pet. You know what I mean? I care if my wallet's going to get fatter. You know what I mean? I know it's a cold way to be, man, but I'm just keeping it real and being honest. I'm a 42-year-old man and shit. I got to, be productive. I ain't your buddy. I ain't your pal. You know what I mean? Dr. Fish is one way, guys. I'm Daniel Barry's buddy. Trying to get my money up like Danny and shit. You know what I mean? Trying to be like Danny.
Airing out your cash again, are we?
Yeah, I just get nervous though. I got a show ahead, hon. A few more paychecks and stuff. I got us ahead. I got all the bills paid ahead. Everything. Got a whole house full of food, everything. Bought all new furniture, everything. Just missing the car. Once I have a car, I have everything in life. I got the girl, I got the place, got the good job, got all the knives, got all new clothes. Always got cash. You know what I mean? I just need to get some more cash. Like right now, I had to go back to work and shit because daddy needs some cash and shit. You know what I mean? I know, Ben. I'm trying to tell them. They don't listen, Ben. I know, Ben. Ben, you're my friend. Should look crazy, right? That's what a real man's wallet looks like. Yeah, the fuck. Yo, Fish, do you slang rocks? Don't look like I make omelets, does it, huh? Look like I slang rocks. The working man can be... That's one thing I learned about being a working man. You can save a lot of money being a working man. All those guys trying to get paid and flip their checks and go be drug dealers and shit. You know what I mean? I'll go send them $25 on their commissary. You know what I mean? There's no way to live. You know what I mean? Don't you get tired of reaching in your pocket and only feeling your leg? I'd work at a dildo stand for $10 an hour if I had to. I'd be all up in your ass. You know what I mean? I swear I would. I'd work right at a dildo stand if I had to. I got a girlfriend to support and stuff. Like, she can't take care of herself properly. Like, I gotta take care of her. She can't stand on her feet and work and shit. That's a man's job. Can't have your fucking woman out struggling and shit. My girl don't work. She's a big cupcake. You know? It's a big cupcake. When something does happen, I will be prepared. We'll dig it in. Bind it up. Danny. Ooh, diggity. I want you bag it up. It sucks too, because everybody want to see you fail too. Oh, I told you so. You should have been doing this. That's why I don't fuck you. It's my ass. I'm too smart, man. I'm too smart to ever be fucked again. I'll tell you that. I'm too smart for that shit, bro. It ain't happening. Ain't happening, kid. Money Mountain, kid. Yo, it ain't happening, eh? Danny, I really appreciate you too, bro. You really like that little 297 coming, bro. That'll pay my electric bill. I could order a new knife and probably pull out like $60 and put it in my wad. I appreciate you, bro. I do the right thing. Hold on a second. Oh, I seen a message pop up. Yeah, now open your mouth. A little wider. Yeah. It'd be nice to have some relatives out here and shit, though, you know? I do need some resources. That's one weakness, though. If something happens, I have, like, no fucking resources out here. That's one that sucks. What's up, scrap metal? I collect silver, buddy. I'm gonna have to hold off on it a little while on shit. A lot of rumors and stuff going around about where I work and shit. I just gotta save money a little harder. Gotta get a little more legit. That's why I hoard money and stuff in case something happens. Well, I'll go take care of everything in one day. I work a lot and stuff and save my money. I tell you what, I had a little truck. I'd be scrapping right now. Bear Bright's almost $5 a fucking a pound, dude. Grab them refrigerators, washers, bring them back to your little garage, get all the copper out of them and stuff. I'm not no druggie or nothing, but I would scrap stuff. It's free money and shit, man. You just gotta know, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of tricks to scrapping, too. I don't know the price of light iron and stuff. You know. If I owned property and stuff, I would collect cans and shit and cash them in every 6 months or something, you know, where you had like a fucking pile of cans and shit. You know? I'm just a blue collar guy. I work as a line cook and assistant manager at a restaurant. I just don't see this place being open 6 months from now and shit. I'm trying to be realistic. I'll go work at Red Lobster. Like, I'm a certified cook. I'm like a chef in real life. Like, I'll go get my chef credentials and go be a chef somewhere. Like, I belong as a cook. Even where I work at and shit. You know what I mean? I stand out amongst our cooks. I don't care. I'll cook circles around them. You could tell them I said it. I don't care. Like, it's everybody knows. It ain't no secret. I'm our best cook. Hands down. Most compliments, best presentation, doing it for years. I can cook anything at the drop of a dime, too. It's what I have to do for a living. That's like you coming in right now, you wanted some omelet and a hash brown, or say you wanted some beef and livers, or you wanted some steak, like drop of a dime. Like, that's what I can cook it for you. You want biscuits and gravy, you want this, you want that. Like, I can make anything. You understand? Quickly and efficiently. That's what I do for a living. I know I only make $17 an hour. I'm trying to, like, I hope this place, it's just rumors and stuff, because I would like to get bumped up to $20 an hour. I should be making $20 an hour. Because if I made $20 an hour and even being the manager and stuff, I would go on that line right now and send them guys home so I can cook better. There's a reason I make more than them guys. I'm a better cook. Even when I make people waffles or do certain things or specialty pancakes, I want them to come back. I just don't slop shit on plates, man. That's why sometimes CO2 runs out or the basement's flooded or something's going on. I don't even care. I concentrate on that machine in the line. You know what I mean? I have a biology background and stuff, in marine biology from like college and stuff. I don't, you know, I could go work in an aquarium. It's just you're making the same money. You really are. You're probably making $19 an hour and shit. You're talking about the same fish every day and shit. I'd rather cook. The hours are shorter. I could go work at an aquarium. What I do is what people don't do is I save money. It seems like everybody, oh, you should do this, you do that. When I start pulling out these wallets, I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm a blue collar guy. It changes people's opinions on me and shit. Because it seems like everybody's got the answers in life, but they're all broke and shit. My dad used to say to me, um, what did he used to say to me? Don't take advice from broke people. You know what I mean? I'm not a lonely streamer. I'm on here because these guys owe me $500 right now. That's why Daddy's on here. I'm not like one of these regular streamers. I'm on here because they're gonna have $500 in that bank account, and I'm gonna send some to Daniel Barry. You know what I mean? See you later too, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in, Scrap Metal. You're always welcome over here. Dr. Fish is a dollar addict. I ain't Jimmy Donaldson. I ain't Mr. Beast. It doesn't mean I can't make a few $100s a month in super chats though. We're only at 140 this month. I think 140 or 150. It's only the middle of the month though. We're right on schedule. We need to get a couple better donators too with Danny and stuff. Danny really's got these analytics tight. I owe that guy. He makes these streams worth streaming. He has more money than I do. I don't know what he does, but he's a successful guy. And he appreciates when I show wads of cash, and he knows I work a lot. He knows me. My life isn't that glamorous some days. Not at work, guys. I don't think you guys realize what I gotta do for those wads of cash. Give me like another month, I'll have a brand new car and shit. Trying to do it without touching the. When I show money, you see that one wallet in the back. I don't want to touch that wallet, and that's like $1,000 in that wallet. When I flash in money like that, that's what 1,100 and ones, or excuse me, that's 2,100 just in $1 bills, and I have like another stack in this other wallet. Probably at like, it's probably a little over 3,000. Well, you start getting a few thousand in low denominations. That's what it starts looking like. You know what I mean? You know? I just save my money and shit. I have a lot of skills in real life. Like, I've always been a certified cook for over 20 some years and stuff, even when I was younger and stuff. My other skill is a forklift operator. That was something other than marine biology and all the fancy college stuff and the typical fishes, all that fancy stuff, skills that I have. Like, I was always good on a lift, like real good. It's just like I wouldn't be able to smoke weed and shit. Those jobs pay you like $22, $24 an hour though. I was driving a forklift and cooking at the same time before the people I work with, before they were even alive. I don't even think they were even diapers yet. Yeah, remember, I'm 42 years old. When I was 22 years old working, I don't even think these guys were alive yet. I've developed a lot of skills in life. I moved to a state, like right now I live in Iowa. I don't know anybody out here. I make it using skills that I have. I have a strong work ethic. A lot of guys don't want to work, or they're working for a quad part, or they're working for this, and they're getting a girl pregnant, and they're sleeping in their in-laws' fucking couch or something. That's not me, bro. I bought my own couch. I have my own place. You understand? I have my own money. You know, I have my own job. Like, I'm not like other guys. A lot of guys are no good, man. Talkers, they're not doers. Being a talented cook really is a skill and stuff. You'd be surprised how many people cannot cook in real life. Like, if something ever happened to this job and stuff, I'm gonna jump into this car, I'm gonna go by, I'll be working at Red Lobster or some fucking steakhouse or some. There's got to be some kind of restaurant out here. And I could cook with one of their chefs for 10 minutes, and I guarantee you, they'd probably give me a raise. They would know. That's one thing I would say. If I was on a different line with somebody, it was a new day, first day, they would love me. They would know this guy's the real deal. The first day, within the first 10 minutes, they would know. Especially, certain places too that I've cooked at and stuff, they give you the chef hat and the overall, the front too, to make you feel important too. I'll cook even better. A talented guy, man. the only fucking thing I'm sure of anymore. Danny! Now, what do you want to know about Nessie? Hold on a second, I gotta think of Van Winkle. What, your phone died, you said, buddy?
Fucking thing.
I'm gonna turn the air off for a little while, okay? It's kind of
I
cold.
have it on and you have the door open and it's sticky in here.
It's not sticky in here. Jump in the shower, man.
Listen, it's humid as fuck in here.
Well, it's humid outside.
Because you have the door open and I have the air on.
It's because I'm hanging outside because it's like you need a sweatshirt in here, man.
I'd rather be cold than hot.
Not this cold, man. As soon as I walk in here, my nipples get hard and my sack shrinks up, dude.
Well,
Like literally, I can't even find my sack right now, dude. And I don't like it. Look at this thing. Look at this fucking thing. Look at it. Look at this thing. You're a doer, I hear you. That's good, man. What do you do for a living and stuff? I cook and stuff and save my money and watch everybody around me be fucking broke and false hope and shit. It ain't my life. I come home and talk to myself and make money doing it. What an idiot, right? Got this channel at almost $400 too. That's good, man. It's all below $450. It's all bank. $450. Talk to yourself at night. I'll take it. I'll take it. One thing, it gets cold here in this state too. There's fucking cigarette butt. What did it storm or? Yeah, it was raining. That's right. That's why there's cigarettes everywhere. John Wick, that's your name, huh? Oh, you got a little dog too. Is that his dog? I never liked him as John Wick. Every time I see Keanu Reeves, I think of him as Neo. They just came out with a new Matrix, I heard. I don't know what it's. How are you gonna take the original Morpheus out though? That shit's gonna be doo doo, bro. I understand you got that one Trinity in it, and you got Neo or whatever. How are you gonna change Morpheus and shit though? They don't like Larry Fishburne. You watch his name change in certain movies. It'd be Larry Fishburne in the earlier movies, then it's Lawrence Fishburne in other movies. He's kind of a cocky-looking guy, Lawrence Fishburne. Like, I wouldn't mouth off to him. I don't mouth off to anybody and shit. I ain't no tough guy. I'm a nerd. Guys like me don't go looking for fights and shit. Even with older guys and shit, watch out. You don't know if these guys can wrestle and shit. Like, really be on your P's and Q's with grown-ass men. For me to like hit somebody, it'd have to be something bad. Like if they're trying to hurt me or something, or trying to steal from me or something. If they touch my wallet or something, I'd snap. But I don't want to go to jail and shit though. You hit people, they got a special place for you, dude. You go in front of this guy wearing this fucking black gown and shit, and he ain't playing with you. He don't want to hear anything he wants to hear this fucking public pretender you hired and shit, and you know what I mean? You ever see that movie, My Cousin Vinny? Remember he was up there stuttering? That's who the fuck they gave me 20 years ago. Fucking guys suck. Public pretender. I'm not a criminal though. I'm a hard-working Christian man. No, I didn't see the new Mortal Kombat. I seen the older one with that blonde girl that was in Billy Madison. She was pretty. I don't know her name. I always liked blonde women. I guess it's because I felt comfortable around blondes. Because growing up, my mother had like real blonde hair and stuff. And I don't know. It's not that it reminds me of my mother or something. In a messed up way, it does. But not in like a sexual thing towards my mother. So I guess a boy's first love is his mother, and my mother so happens to have blonde hair. You know, that's all. My mother is a real pretty lady when she was younger and shit. When we used to go for walks and shit with her little short shorts, every guy whistling at her and shit. It was pretty bad. I'm sure she never had a problem picking up a guy. My mother wasn't a whore, though. Even though my dad will tell me all women are whores and shit, I gotta unlearn that shit. That hustler mindset. It's hard to turn it off. What people could do for you, or, it's just, I don't know, bro. I'm not a sociopath. I'm a pretty well rounded guy. That's why I save cash, because I know how important it is. Rent and shit's pretty cheap out here. I think Wi-Fi is 130 a month, electric's like 200, and rent's only 550. If I lived in New Jersey, I shit you not. If I lived in New Jersey, I'd have a water bill. They'd be trying to fucking get me to pay on this fucking trash bill shit. This fucking unit that I live in and shit, this would be $1,500 to $1,800 a month. Is how much this little townhouse apartment would cost. Electric would be twice as much. That's why I moved out of New Jersey. It was just like, whoa. And I had Jewish landlords and shit. I was like, whoa. This motherfucker's raising the rent every week. For real. That Jewish landlord was cool and shit. He just wants to fucking walk through the units and shit. And sometimes I'm naked and shit, watching Unsolved Mysteries, and you got some fucking guy knocking on the door. You're gonna surprise me, dude. That's what I answered the door one time. I was like, "You're paid, right? All right, see you later, bro. Ain't walking through here." See, guys like me don't ask in real life. We tell you. That's the thing with guys like me. I'm not gonna ask you. Guys like me are gonna tell you. Unless it's the girls I work with. If your name's Ariel or Adrian, I'll jump through a hula hoop for you. Your names aren't their names and shit, though, man. I'm gonna kind of tell you how it is, you know what I mean? But if your name's them names and shit, I'll jump right through that hula hoop. Naked. Literally. I get to work with one of the queens all week, too, next week, too. That place will run great with her there, dude. I'm glad she's coming back. Need a fucking powerhouse waitress and somebody that's just great. Need her on the floor, bro. This one lady I work with, she's like the owner and stuff. She's like amazing, bro. Really is. She's like fucking amazing, bro. That shit will run correctly. It'd be cleaner. She's just real stringent, very, very precise. I need that there. I have to concentrate on the kitchen stuff. I know I'm the assistant manager and stuff. I'm not gonna boss around a bunch of their friends and their mom and shit. You feel me? You understand my point of view? Guys like me, when I raise my voice or something, you know what I mean? People kind of take it the wrong way. People get intimidated. People think I have a bad attitude or something. Guys like me, when I get serious and get stern and raise my voice a little bit, the room stops, and I don't like that. That's why I don't do it all the time, unless it's necessary, because I know it's like that saying, man, with great power comes great responsibility, man. You can't ever lose your cool and shit. PlayStation, buddy. I don't really play video games. I have a PlayStation 5. We don't even use it. We use this Nitro 5 gaming laptop. I think laptops are a lot faster for the gaming. Yeah, we have a gaming laptop. My girlfriend plays Fortnite. The only thing I don't like about Fortnite is how expensive it is and shit. I just don't really get into Fortnite and stuff. It's kind of expensive, bro. It really is. That fucking Fortnite shit's expensive, bro. You're talking 20, 25 to $50 every other day for some fucking shoes and a video game or something, bro. It's a little extreme. I don't agree with that stuff. Instead of going to school for fishes and stuff, I should have went for video game design. Video games were a trend when I was a little kid. the way even like an occupation as a gamer, like it can be an occupation now. When I was younger, bro, even and when I was in school, we were playing Oregon Trail on some big ass fucking. We had a computer lab, but it was like video games. We were like, oh, they're cool or whatever, but we don't know if they're gonna like evolve how they did today. Is absolutely insane. If I knew what I knew now, or like, wow, I didn't see video games doing that. We thought they were all gonna fall off and shit. When I was growing up, it was Mario. That was it. I shit you not. Like, you know, it was hard for Sega and these other companies to even keep up with Nintendo. Nintendo's still trademarked, and Mario's still trademarked till this day, and he still makes money. And Nintendo will not sell him. Mario's like a household name too. He still is. It's a money maker. That, for example, that game Super Mario World, when it came out, they sold 16 million copies of that game. And that's when them games used to cost what, $80, $90 for them cassettes to go into them. $80, $90 times 15 million. I'm keeping it real with you, bro. Super Mario World was a major, major game when it came out. Like, no game was bigger than that game. People playing Fortnite, GTA, all this stuff today, Minecraft. It was Mario when I was growing up. That was the biggest thing. They could not keep up with Mario. Not even close. I seen a video. Because I go through the reels and the shorts sometimes. I seen a short the other day. A little kid going to buy a Nintendo 64. They're still selling them for $200 a piece. All the games are $50 to $80 for a cartridge. That just goes to show you. Go to them GameStops or certain. Go try to buy a Nintendo 64 today and go buy Mario Kart and 2 other games and watch how much it costs you. Probably cost you $380 to $440 to get a system like that and a few good games and a couple controllers for a Nintendo 64. You're talking a lot of money. Then you try to go sell it and shit. They try to give you $50 and shit. See, I don't agree with that shit. Nintendo stuff. That's why you guys ever go to yard sales and stuff. Buy them 64s. Buy them Super Nintendos. They're worth 3 times what they're. I swear to you, and they never lose value. 10 years from now, people will still be buying Nintendo 64 just to play the original Mario Kart. You ever hear that saying, legends never die? Mario's a legend. But with gaming today and stuff, like the biggest streamer in the world, in my personal opinion, is IShowSpeed. I seen him with Kai Cenat streaming the last couple days. They've been doing like Minecraft and stuff. I watched that guy make $50,000 in an hour in open donations. $50,000 in an hour. He's making what people make in a year in an hour. Live streaming, and he's streaming for 8 hours. He also has endorsements, brand deals. He's streaming with Kai Cenat, who's also one of the best streamer in the world. Ain't nobody better than IShowSpeed or Kai Cenat on these platforms. These guys, every month when IShowSpeed cashes out, he gives his mother a $100,000 allowance every month, probably on the 21st, because that's when we cash out. He's probably cashing out for a couple $1,000,000 every month off this app, playing Minecraft with the best streamers in the world, making $50,000 in an hour. It's crazy, bro. He doesn't even get copyrighted or anything. He goes right to their country and films their soccer games live and stuff, and doesn't get copyrights. You know why? Because they're running advertisements on it. They're making millions of dollars a month with him. YouTube's like a sponge. They want that's why they changed the rules. They want all you guys monetized. Just like me, how I just made super chats. That means they got paid. They got probably 100,000 guys like me with 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers that made $15,000, $20,000 in super chats. Now times that by 100,000. There's like levels to this shit. Then you got the other 100,000 guys that have more than 100,000 subscribers and make $100,000 a month. I believe it was in the 1 year they paid out over $100 billion in ad revenue in a year. to content creators. $100 billion. That's crazy money, man. I find it absolutely crazy. I make money and stuff, but not like that. You know, I'm still at the lowest level or whatever. You know, I'm making $200-300 a month talking to yourself or like pointing or whatever, thumbnailing other people's money or whatever. But these guys are at the highest level. I'm just glad to do it. You know. That's why I tried before with my channel. I was uploading videos from Warner Brothers and stuff. That's how I gained a lot of subscribers. Well, I did that through AI videos too. If they didn't have no copyright laws, I'd be a multi-millionaire. I swear I would. If they didn't have no copyright laws, I'd be a multi-millionaire. I really would. They got copyright laws because of guys like me and Daniel Barry. Daniel Barry understands YouTube too. They should start like a petition though, where they for certain content creators, like we can use reuse content if we pay and stuff. Warner Brothers is very stringent though. I got suspended for 3 months off this app and stuff where I had to private them videos. I didn't know. I'm lucky I didn't get deleted. I was uploading Warner Brothers like I worked for them or something. My analytics went from 300 or whatever to you're making $1,000 a week uploading videos. Makes you start rethinking your job and certain things. You can make $1,000 a week making videos. So you're averaging $4,000 to $6,000 a month making videos. Why would you go to work every day? You know what I mean? I go to work though and stuff, man. You can't quit your day job and stuff. You know what I mean? You don't want to quit your day job for this little bit of money and shit. Hold on a second. Oh man, what the fuck button did I hit? See? $167 super chats in 28 days. That's fucking good, man. Imagine if you guys all sent 20s. Or that'd be 14 times 167. What's 14 times 167? You know what I mean? The views and stuff. I'm always green with this stuff though. It's just like I could increase. I didn't upload today. I could always upload and stuff. When you're a streamer and stuff, your little likes and your little views, it's irrelevant. It's about the thumbnails. Whether did you light it up? You know, that's how I look at it. Look at all them light ups, son. Got him. Look at that ass whooping, son. I fucking fucking super chat sheriff. He's like, look, really look. Old Yeller. Look, ready? Look. Look at that ass whooping. Look at it. Look at that ass whooping, son. Look at it. See all that views, all that stuff's irrelevant, man. You could go right to your clips and upload a B and get the views and stuff. Don't listen to these guys, man. Always green. Always have the plus and always show making green. Have your channel green at all times. It's hard to make 266.43 on this app, man. Everybody fucking hates you. You're not a half-naked girl or whatever. Try to get your analytics like that. It's very difficult. It really is. It's very difficult. You know? I'm a money chaser. Now, could Daddy get a jingle? Who's going to be 168? Good evening, buddy. God bless you guys. It's not hard to get monetized and make super chats, guys. It's really not. We only made 2 today so far and stuff. You know what I mean? That's really what it's about, you know. I just always loved YouTube, and it keeps me out of trouble and stuff. That's why I YouTube and stuff. It keeps me out of trouble. You know what I mean? If I'm out chasing a little super chat or whatever. You know what I mean? That'll pay my electric bill or whatever. I have money and shit though. You know what I mean? I don't even need this money. I just like I like, it's the principle of being on here. It's winning. You make little super chats or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I just like it though. Is that right, Benjamin? That wallet looking chunky. Look at it. My wallet look chunky. Where are you from, buddy? Oh, I remember you, 310. I remember you, buddy. How are you doing? I remember your 310. I remember that. Man Ruth? I thought it was Man Truth. What's up, buddy? You guys want to see what my buddy looks like? You guys want to see Daniel Barry? You guys want to see a picture of Daniel Barry? This is what my boy looked like, boy. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to open his mouth for me. Yeah, open your mouth. Open your mouth for me. Yeah. Yo, Fat. Hi, this is Daniel Barry. I'm here to light it up. Yeah. Wakanda. We make super chats that'll blind ya. Hi, this is Daniel Barry. How are you doing? Please send a super chat. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, you know who this is. Yeah, it's Daniel Barry. Yeah. Open your mouth. Look, really like, Ooh, look, tubular. He's gonna get the tube, bro. Look, tubular. Danny kind of chunky too. Look at that little chubby cheeks. He looked good there, don't he? Danny looked good there. Look at the picture he sent me earlier, yo. Look at this shit. Look at fucking Daniel Barry. Look at him. That's Daniel Barry. Look at Danny. He'd be like, Bala. Hi, this is Daniel Barry. Yeah, bitch. What kinda?
Why is this shit not
That
loud?
looks like real gold in your mouth too, bro. Open your mouth a little wider. That's my screensaver on my phone, bro. I got Danny as my screensaver, yo. Yeah, son. Yeah, you know what the time it is. Yeah, you know who the fuck this is. You know who the fuck this is. Yeah, I was in Fishy's chat, and he looked like a whale. I was in Fishy's chat, and he looked like a whale. I swear I laughed for 5 minutes earlier when I seen this picture. Yo, doesn't Danny look like Vatos Locos Forever? Yeah, son. Yeah, you know who the fuck this is. Yeah, Vic. Yeah, you know who the fuck this is. Open your mouth. Yeah. Yeah, open your mouth. What kind? That looks real, doesn't it? I swear that's 14 karat. What the fuck, Danny? Where's my grill at? It smells like trash in here. I don't like that smell. I can't get it out of here. I don't know what the smell is coming from. I think it's the drain or something. Oh my God. Whip it out. Whip it. Whip it out. What kinda? We make super chats that'll blind ya. Look at these little fucking bugs everywhere in here too. They keep coming in through the door and shit, bro. Little bastards and shit, bro. Little motherfuckers keep coming in and shit, bro. I ain't no dirty dude and shit. I'm a little cluttered or whatever. I ain't no messy guy. Yeah. Christmas tree. My Christmas tree. Yeah. You guys gotta light it up and shit, man, so daddy can go buy a new knife and shit. That's what I do with my super chats and stuff. I need a new knife. Hurry up. Fast. Look. Look at that. Looks like a fucking arsenal, doesn't it? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Yo, bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. It really is. Absolute madness. That's what a real man's wallet looks like. Let me use the bathroom real quick and stuff. Then we gotta figure out a way to make a super chat because they come in threes. Somebody other than Danny. Danny's been spending a lot of money over here. I got truthfully send him half of this money back. I will cash app you on the 21st, bro. I owe you, Danny. Don't you ever forget it. I'm always honest with you. I don't like any of these guys. I love you. I don't like them. I really don't, brother. And you should know this. What kinda makes super chats that are blind? Yeah. Ooh, grab it, Diddy. Grab it. Come on, Bara. Shake it, Diddy. Bara. What kinda? Danny said he's gonna make a super chat that'll blind ya. What kinda? My analytics look like this from 1 or 2 donators too. Imagine if I had 10 Daniel Berries in the chat. I probably could quit my job if I did. If I was making like $1,500 a month, which ain't a lot of money, you know, I have other income and stuff. It make you rethink a little bit. Oh my God, it looks like shit out here, dude. What, I gotta restart a new stream and light it up again? I'm still a scumbag? I like it that way though. At least I'm a paid scumbag. What kinda? Trying to get my money up and shit. Like, I'm trying to be like Daniel Berry and shit. I'm gonna get my money up and shit, bro. Ain't that right, Benjamin? Look at that change, son. Yeah. Yo, Fish, what, you start your own fucking bank? Yo, it's Bank of America. Yo, it's Bank of Fish America. Yo, did you start your own bank? What kinda make super chats that'll blind you? Started my own bank. Now I can handle my business. I gotta save up another 3,000. I can take care of all my problems. I don't really have problems. I want to go get a new car. New car is gonna cost me about almost 3,000. That's all my money right there. I know all that money looks cool, and you start counting it, it'd be like 2867. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't reach in their pocket and pull out thousands of dollars in cash, though. It takes a lot of dedication to save money like that. Fucking the economy's killing me too, bro. I buy food from my work too. I don't like supporting the dollar stores and these other places. I'd rather, you know, buy food right from my job, support them. You feel me? Wakanda make super chats that'll blind ya. Oh, what's the silver price today, guys? Somebody Google it real quick. Danny, you gotta give me your address so I can send you stuff, bro. I'm gonna mail you a picture of my piece. Wakanda. Appreciate you lighting me up too, bro. I owe you, bro. I know you're not supposed to owe no man nothing but to love him, bro, but I owe you, bro. I really do. I owe you. My analytics look like that because of you. You really are a rock star with donating. I don't know where you get all this, bro. You're like so consistent. You're talking 7 super chats a day, 7 days a week, every day, nonstop. I wish I could tell you it was close for these guys, but it's not. You smoke these guys, bro. Another 2 super chats. I'm about to start a new stream, I guess. I guarantee you I'll light it up. I don't light up this next stream that I'm about to start, I'll delete myself. Here he goes again. I have a feeling. I always love the chase. You know? Ain't nothing like lighting it up. It was registering at like 152 super chats this month, and it was gray. That's how you know you make a lot of super chats, when 150 of them in a month's not good enough, and your channel's showing it's losing revenue. That's crazy, right? I seen that the other day. I was like, wow, how the fuck I make 152 super chats and this shit's fucking gray? Because it's used to the 167 or 172, or that number and stuff I hit. You figure it, in a 28-day span, that's a month, right? But you add a couple days, do 167 divided by 28 is how many times this channel lights it up a day. I don't know that. I wasn't great at math. It wasn't one of my strong suits. I wasn't real great with numbers. I was great with English and biology and other things. Numbers, I mean, I was okay, but nothing extravagant. I just didn't, like, in college and stuff, sometimes you don't want to just pass. You want to become the professor in a way. You want to know everything. It just doesn't work like that. What kinda makes super chats that'll blind ya? I've been saving all my change too. I believe it's 145 pennies equal, what is it, a pound of copper? I've been trying to, because 145 pennies that are 1982 and below are all copper. And when you weigh it and stuff, you can't scrap American money though, but you can sell it very quickly online and stuff. But you have, say, like what I'm drinking out of, right? I could fill this all up with copper pennies right now and put it online and stuff. You'd have hundreds of people bidding on that. First of all, they don't even make pennies anymore, let alone all copper ones like that. And the scrap value of 145 of them, regular pennies, would be about a little more than $6. So every 145 1982 and below you have would be $6. If you have 181 regular pennies that are past, I believe, 1982, 181 of them, a pound of them, is only worth $1.81. I just always found it cool and shit, What kinda? Good stream, guys. Another couple super chats and stuff. I'm about to restart this stream and start e-begging professionally. Ask Danny. He's a professional. Dr. Fish, that boy good. I'm at my next 2 cash outs right now. I could take the rest of the month off and stream a month from now and still cash out twice off this app. That's why I like YouTube. Fucking love it. It works for me. I end this stream right now, start another one, light it up within the first half hour. I'm the man. It's the beauty of it. There's a method behind my madness and what I do, and I'm kind of open, a little too honest sometimes of what I do, but, I want you guys to make super chats too. It's a good feeling. It makes you feel like you're winning. I think YouTube rips me off a little bit though and stuff. Probably made $600 or $600 in super chats in the last span of 38 days, and they just split it up. That's another thing I don't like what they do. They split up my money and stuff. I'm not always on here for money and stuff. I mean, I am and stuff. It's more like winning to me. I already have money. I go to work, but it's just like when I light it up and stuff, it's what you're supposed to be doing on here. You're not supposed to be talking bad about people. You're supposed to be going live, lighting it up, and thumbnail on a super chat. Like, I'm about to end this stream, I'm going to go do another one. And if I light it up, again, even if I don't, at least I already did it today. That's what counts. With Daniel Barry, I can't lose. That fucking guy's fucking big box. Danny got rhinoceros wallet. When I started a new stream and